Have you ever heard of a public betrayal? Well, that's something that just happened today, where the president of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, publicly betrayed the police led by the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, ending up as the hero. I mean, the president ended up as a hero, while the police ended up looking like the villain. This is something that happened today, and I want you to stick with me to the end. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another interesting video where we are going to be operating on a news update that has just erupted come up from President William Samoei Ruto's tour today, which happened at Bamadogo, Lakisama, Embagazi, those areas. The president speaking on Thursday, that is today, during the launch of the climate works rehabilitating the Nairobi River program. The president spoke about one thing that I had mentioned to you months ago, about 2 to 3 months ago, about a certain field in Babadogo, which was taken over by the police. The residents were chased, their houses were demolished. The police even went to a level of using weapons, I mean the firearms. They shot at the residents of that area, but the residents were just doing their peaceful protest, demonstrating against their homes being brought down, them being chased from that area, an area which they have stayed for decades. The police were doing this under court orders from a certain company called Kenafric. I know you have heard of it. Since that time, there have been that war between the residents and the police, because the police seemed like they had camped at that area, and I think it is with the orders from the IG Douglas Kanja that was happening. You know, if a police are told go to this area, do this and this, it's not them themselves who decide. The orders come from above, and they are told go do this and this, you have to do that. So the reason why Douglas Kanja is looking like the villain is because definitely the orders, even if the big problem here is the company itself, the Kenafri company, we are not even going to be talking about that company. We will be talking about the police who have been occupying that land since then, guarding it on behalf of the company with the orders of the IG Douglas Kanja. So we will be talking about this, and I also want you to look at the using your third eye. Just look how the government creates a problem. Then after a while, after it discovers that this is a problem, it comes up with a solution, and then it is expecting the people to clap for it like it has done something very good. First of all, you are the one who came up with the problem. So when you bring a solution to that problem, we should not be clapping for you, but it's how the Kenyan people are. This is a problem which was created by the government. Then the president has today, let's say to some way, solved it or brought a solution, and then he has emerged victorious. He has emerged a hero, a person people. Today, there is a video that I'm going to show you. The video of President William Samoei Ruto ordering the police to evacuate that area immediately, and warning them that if they don't do so, mambo ni matatu. You know, this message reflects what the government usually does to the police if you get caught on the wrong side. Let's say, for example, you shoot a demonstrator. That demonstrator ends up taking you to court as a police. You will be sacrificed at your own. You will be on your own. Murkomen will not be there. I'm talking about the CS for internal. Will not be there to say we promise you are going to protect you. If there are videos online showing that you are the police who did this and this, the government will not be there to say our police was not there. We don't want any prosecution of this police. We are going to protect him. You will be on your own as a police officer. So I want us to look at how this thing happened. I want you to look at the video of President William Samoei Ruto ordering the police to evacuate that area immediately, and ordering that the land, the piece of field, should be given back to the occupants who used to live there. So it's a bad news, or a terrible news for the police and the company, the Kenafric company, but it is also quite a big win for the residents who used to stay that area. Or let's say it's good news for the residents of that area. So if this is your first time watching a video from this channel, this is Duffy Updates, a place where we bring to you latest political news, and it will be my joy to see that you join us. You can join us by subscribing. Subscribing is very easy, it's free of charge. You just have to click the subscribe button under this video. If you have done that, kindly, if you like our updates, feel free to give this video a thumbs up or a like button. And finally, click the notification icon on to guarantee yourself the next time when you upload a new video, YouTube will automatically notify you that Duffy Updates have uploaded a new video. So thank you to everybody who has continued to show support. We don't take it for granted. So to start with, I want you to hear, okay, courtesy of Kenyans.co.ke, Ruto issues orders to Kanja during Nairobi tour. That's the reason why I was telling you, Kanja, even if nobody saw him, he is the one who has been, let's say, come out as the villain, as the enemy of the people. The president has issued direct orders to the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, and has advised him to immediately order his police officers to leave that piece of land. I want you to look at this video, and then we are going to continue.
Ni kweli ama si kweli? Kuna mtu anataka kuchukua kiwanja yenu hapa? Mwambieni huyo mtu mwenye anataka kuchukua kiwanja yenu, mambo ni matatu. Ati mambo ni mangapi? Ati mambo ni mangapi? Ajipange, si ndio? Atakutana na mimi, tunaelewana? Awachane kila kiwanja ya wananchi, na pale kwa hiyo kiwanja mimi nitakuja niwasaidie, nijenge mahali ya mchezo ya vijana wa hapa. Tunaelewana? Tuko pamoja? Na kama hako na maneno akuja aulize mimi, awachane na nyinyi bwana. Tunaelewana? So kiwanja yenu pale nitaishughulikia. Ati mnasemaje? Vile vile basi mimi nasikia ya kwamba katika hiyo uwanja ati kuna askari wa polisi wako pale. Mimi naamurisha askari wa polisi watoke kwa hiyo kiwanja, wawachane na hiyo kiwanja, kwa sababu hiyo kiwanja ni mali ya hawa wananchi. Tumekubaliana jameni? Na sio kesho askari wa polisi waondoke.
So according to the video, you can hear the president William Samoei Ruto speaking, announcing good news to the people who are around, and courtesy of Oletea, President William Ruto has stepped in to address the ongoing dispute over the Babadogo grounds, directing police officers to vacate the premises immediately. The grounds have been handed back to the community, offering a temporary reprieve amid the standoff. You know, the standoff has been there for quite a while, for about 2 months now, or 2 to 3 months, since the police went there and took over the area. Kenafric Industries, which claims ownership of the land, has been asked to stand down. So By now, the police officers should have left that area because this is a video for about 1 to 2 hours ago. The orders from IG Kanja should have already reached the police, and they should have known that they are supposed to vacate that area with immediate effect with orders from the president of Kenya. That aside, you have heard yourself the president saying that those people all have three things to do. Either they leave that premises immediately, they come and ask him questions, and some other things which he has also said. When he was saying that, the residents from the area felt very nice, clapping for him, cheering for him. And we can't lie, it is good news from the government. But the only problem that I have with it, and I want you to tell me if it is okay, is I don't take this as good news, because first of all, there will be no bad news if that field had not been taken in the first place. That field belonged to the people. How it ended up being a field for Kenafric, like this is a problem which was created. Now when a solution is brought, we should not be happy because somebody has brought a solution of the problem that they themselves created. And this has been the trend for quite a while for the Ruto government. They brought the finance bill. The finance bill was a problem. I'm talking about the 2024 finance bill. Then when President William Samoei Ruto came out and announced that he has accepted to be defeated and the finance bill has been brought down, a lot of Kenyans celebrated and started viewing the president as this good person. Well, I don't know much, but I don't think that is becoming a hero. I don't think that claps and cheering should be seen at things like at events like this. Or what do you think? I want to take you now to how Douglas Kanja has ended up becoming a villain. President William Ruto has ordered the immediate withdrawal of police officers stationed at the contested piece of land in Babadogo, Nairobi. Speaking on Thursday during the launch of the Climate Works Rehabilitating the Nairobi River Program, the President directed Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja and Nairobi Regional Commander George Seda to ensure the officers leave the area without delay. And I quote, these were the words, and you also had them at the video. I had their police officers deployed on the land. I want to direct that they immediately vacate the piece of land. That land belongs to the public, and this directive should be implemented with immediate effect. End of quote, President Ruto stated. The head of state strongly criticized the unnamed private developer. And I think we all know the name of the private developer. It's Kenafric, accused of attempting to illegally take over the land, warning that the government would not tolerate such actions. Further, Ruto promised the residents of the affected area that the government would construct a stadium on the piece of land to help develop local talents and ensure effective utilization of the property. These were his words, and I quote, "We will come to construct a stadium on that piece of land," end of quote, he said, reiterating the government's commitment to protecting public property from illegal encroachment. And I quote, "To the developer who wants to grab that land, be warned. Three things are waiting for you. Stop immediately or prepare to face us head on. This will not be entertained," end of quote, the president added. So I think the first thing which I can say is good news to the people. Well, it is good news that the land has been given back to them, but Ruto has also promised that he is going to make a field for them, a stadium for them, which will help in developing local talents of the youth around that area who might be entertained or might have passion maybe for sports. You know, a field, we all know youths really have passion to play games, play football, play basketball, and a stadium is the right thing for the youth at the moment around that area, because it's already a field. A lot of youths were being seen playing at that ground. Matches were being held at that ground. So if a stadium will be made, it is going to highly be of use to the use of of the said area. The ownership of the contested land has been the subject of a dispute, with the developer claiming rightful ownership of the property over the past few months. On Wednesday, tensions escalated after a standoff broke off between police officers and members of the public. Most of the officers, clad in anti-riot gear, had been deployed to oversee the planned demolition and takeover of the land. However, hundreds of youths defied orders to vacate and instead remained on the grounds, staging a peaceful resistance. So, because of all of these, the standoffs, the people are complaining that they don't have somewhere to live, to go. The president has ordered this, and it's good news. Let me just agree, it's good news for the people, and I really hope that the land will be given back to them. I really hope that the stadium will be constructed. But this, what has ended up is the president currently, if you go and ask the people of Babandogo, the people of Lucky Sama, the people of Embakasi, the president is a hero. The president is a person, people's person. The president has saved them, has given back their land. But if you ask them about the police, about the inspector general, they are going to see the inspector general as the person who almost wanted, not even almost, they see him as a person who helped, aided in them being chased from their land. They'll see him as an enemy, and it's quite a bad picture for the IG. What do you think? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly, before you go, make sure to join us by subscribing to this YouTube channel. Bye bye.